Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Texas Longhorns offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. That means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And they'll give it to the back. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. He's found some room to the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Finding space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has a pass to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Because this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Tigers Auburn's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He hands it off from the gun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Oh, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Fire to the right side, complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Miles. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Increasing out motion from the offense. No running. Handed off to the running back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The important 3rd down play coming up. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Auburn. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of the
sack. It's a loss back to the 6.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
He keeps it on the design run. Tackled there by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice...
And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. So lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Design quarterback run. Oh, he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And this pass is on target, caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. It's a quick grab. And they'll run it into the end zone so they walk by a touchdown here.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
This will likely be the last play of the half. 1st down. You're going to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Quarterback still with the football. Now look at the quick cut.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Play action here on first down. Swarm with the pass rush.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time. Set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down. They're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's a fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And on 1st down, right back to the running game. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
He'll pitch it. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and it makes them pay.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try and run it. There's the running back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before before it got started.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Play offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call?
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run a pitch. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver makes the catch. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down after that previous play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that catch is hauled in. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. What? Completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Keen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The sure hands. It's Keen. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
First down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, what a spin! Touchdown, Texas! This offense is still clicking. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown. The kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Defense is coming after him. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They beat the blitz there, but the pressure buried down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass caught. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.